So today, we're here at the residence of the High Commissioner of the Republic of Ghana to celebrate the 59th year of independence of the Republic of Ghana.
The national anthem of the Republic of Ghana. The national anthem of the Republic of South Africa. Your Excellency, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. Kwesi Hoy, the Deputy Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Ambassador Louis Brutus, Her Excellency Mrs. Ahoy, spouse of the High Commissioner, Your Excellencies, High Commissioners and Ambassadors, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representatives of government departments, agencies, and body corporates, fellow Ghanaians, friends of Ghana, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all other protocols observed, Akwaba. The Honorable Minister for Social Development of the Republic of South Africa. Honorable Minister, you may now present your statement.
Your Excellency, High Commissioner, His Excellency Kwesi Ahoy, the Deputy Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Ms. Brutus, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors and High Commissioners, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the private sector and civil society, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure there are officials from South Africa here. Hello to you too. It is an immense honor for me to address such a distinguished audience on the occasion of the 59th celebration of the Independence Day of the Republic of Ghana. On behalf of our government and the people of South Africa, I would like to thank the esteemed High Commission of Ghana for extending this invitation to us. Let me also take this opportunity to convey to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and the government and the people of the Republic of Ghana the warm greetings and sincere congratulations on your Independence Day on behalf of President Jacob Zuma, the government and the people of the Republic of South Africa. Under the leadership of President Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana became the first country in the sub-Saharan Africa to attain independence on the 6th March 1957. This day remains significant and relevant not only to the peoples of Ghana, but to the rest of the African continent and the African diaspora. Ghana's attainment of independence became an inspiration for other African nationalists who pursued the quest for the total emancipation of the continent, as motivated by the late Dr. Nkrumah, who envisioned Ghana as a guiding light of Africa's independence and solidarity. We remain grateful for the support received from the successive administrators of the Republic of Ghana and its people when we were struggling during the times of oppression, when we were struggling to fight colonialism and apartheid. Ghana continues to be one of the most stable countries in West Africa and in the continent since multi-party democracy in 1992. We look up to your outstanding track record, good governance, and democratic practices. We wish you well when you hold your general elections on the 7th of November 2016. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to reaffirm South Africa's commitment to further foster and cement the already existing strong bilateral relations and friendship between our countries. This cordial friendship is evidenced by a continuous high-level engagement and exchange of visits between our two countries. The extended invitation for the Minister Maitengwana Mashabane this year to visit Ghana will further strengthen our bilateral relations and foster the development of the peoples of our respective countries. And we hope that she will also include social development in her delegation and areas that need to be improved as we consolidate our cordial bilateral relations. On the economic front, the bilateral trade between South Africa and Ghana continues to grow. In 2015, South Africa's total trade to Ghana was 4.2 billion. This comprised of exports values 4 billion, whilst imports from Ghana were valued at 184 million. These figures are a reflection of an inter-Africa trade that must be encouraged. However, South Africa will redouble its efforts with Ghana's support to encourage bilateral trade flows that are balanced and equitable. Our countries must vigorously transform each other's economies through industrialization, focusing on the manufacturing and beneficiation of our abundant mineral resources. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, South Africa recently acknowledged that Ghana is its strategic investment destination when SAA launched its inaugural flight between Accra, Ghana, and Washington, D.C. in the United States. Ghana will continue to be South Africa's strategic trading partner in West Africa. We need to emphasize the importance of sound investment in infrastructure development in the areas such as rail, roads, ports, telecommunications, and energy. Ghana are very empowered and experienced when it comes to issues that deal with women. They are part of business, they are part of operations, and also they've been growing up through education. And that is what we also want to strengthen, firstly, as the women of South Africa, and as secondly, as the ANC Women's League. Ghana is considered by South Africa as a partner in lobbying for the reform of the United Nations Security Council. South Africa and Ghana share the ideals of peace, stability, prosperity on the continent, and to this end, we remain committed to cooperate with you in all multilateral fora. And again, this part is very important for us as women, because there can never be development when there is war. And women and children are not as safe during these periods. And when there is war, it's always women that suffer, and that is why at all times the face of poverty has been a woman. The face of abuse has been a woman. And women do not start wars, but they end up being the first ones to suffer, and also end up being the first ones to rebuild countries that are involved in war. On behalf of the people of South Africa and the South African government, I wish to congratulate His Excellency President Mahama and the people of the Republic of Ghana on the achievements made, especially in growing the economy amid global economic hardship. South Africa wish you well in the years ahead as you continue to build a lively, vibrant, and prosperous Ghana. I wish to congratulate the Republic of Ghana once more on the National Independence Day and further reaffirm the support and the loyal friendship of government and the people of South Africa. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I propose a toast to the good health, and prosperity of His Excellency President Mahama. Okay, I'm not finished. I also would like to propose good governance, propose the continuation of good governance by the government of Ghana. And lastly, I would like to propose a toast for the hard work of the people of the Republic of Ghana. And I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
Okay.
Your Excellencies, High Commissioners, Ambassadors, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representatives of government departments and corporate bodies, fellow compatriots, Ghanaians, friends of Ghana, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Wamu kelekile. Right. Akwaba. I see my sister, my Indian High Commissioner here with me. Last year we met under similar circumstances, and I want to extend appreciation to you for being with us at this year's 59th Independence Anniversary, which fell yesterday, the 6th of March 2016, which we are celebrating today. And then I would say Sunny Bonani. The 6th of March, ladies and gentlemen, every year serves as an opportune moment for Ghana to recall her rich historical background, pass it through the diverse challenges of nationhood or nation building, and also her success as a democratic country. This date is also a point of reference for in-depth reflection on the way forward, consideration of the various policy options, and determination of which strategies to adopt. And in doing so as a nation, we bring to bear the values and passion of our founding fathers and legendary leaders, notable among them being the name that Honorable Dramini mentioned, His Excellency Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who is Ghana's first president. On the 6th of March 1957, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah declared the freedom and independence of Ghana and established that the path of Ghana's independence was one of Pan-Africanism, communal development, and prosperity. We actually brought a little documentary of that day. Unfortunately, the power system is failing us, and therefore we cannot watch this documentary of such significance. Maybe another time we may have opportunity to view it. These values have guided successive presidents, and today, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama holds high that mantle and is progressively moving our dear nation towards a sure target of sustainable economic and social development, whilst committing Ghana's support to the common values in furtherance of our nation states. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana, under the dynamic leadership of President John Mahama, is recognized as one of Africa's fast-growing economies, a business hub for West Africa, and a peaceful, country with notable high democratic credentials. Social development is the hallmark of our government, which is concerned about and committed to the prosperity of its people. In this connection, the government development agenda is guided by a commitment to put people first, and then build a strong and resilient economy, expand infrastructure and for growth, and promote transparent and accountable governance. To this end, over the past 6 years, 11,823 educational institutions at all levels, representing about 26% increment over the existing infrastructure, has been added. Health facilities have been significantly upgraded for speedy, improved, and quality healthcare delivery to Ghanaians and indeed the West African region. The government's commitment to the provision of affordable residential accommodation, synced with empowerment of the private sector, has positively been rewarded with a tremendous boost in the real estate and housing market of Ghana, which is growing exponentially. And I'm happy to say there's quite a substantial South African presence in the real estate market in Ghana. The debilitating energy crisis that has challenged Ghana over the last 3 years, which I brought to your attention last year, ladies and gentlemen, has been brought under control within that 1 year with an additional 1,025 megawatts by the installation of gas, thermal, solar power plants and power barges into the supply mix. Thanks to investors from some of your countries, we've been able to achieve this feat in 1 year, and the power failure is now subsided. More investment is, however, needed in the sector to achieve the objective of being a net exporter of energy to the sub-region. That is our target. Even in those bizarre times, we were still supplying our neighbors, Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, with power, which we have done from time immemorial until we were hit by this climate change. The reason being that the bulk of our power was from hydro source, and climate has had its debilitating effect on the supply of water into the catchment area, and therefore we can't pump enough, our power to feed the growing demand. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's thriving economy encouraged appreciable levels of foreign direct investment inflows in the past year. A total number of 170 projects were registered with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center in 2015, with the FDI component of the registered projects amounting to $2.3 billion. The total number of jobs to be created by these projects will amount to 14,948, an increase of 13.9% over the 2014 figures. In 2015, Ghana's fourth Eurobond was oversubscribed with orders exceeding 2 billion compared to a target of 1 billion of more than 100%, and it's a demonstration of the confidence garnered across the globe in Ghana's favor. Distinguished guests, Ghana, as Madame Dlamini informed you, is positively poised to undertake its 7th successive presidential and parliamentary election on 7th November 2016. And the entire populace is committed to once again attest to and uphold our high reputation as a peaceful, democratic country. As a beacon of Africa's political advancement, we cannot and we dare not disappoint our African brothers and sisters and the international community. This is a country that has seen a handover of government from the ruling government to the opposition, and back from the opposition to the ruling government. And now, by mathematics, we should go back to the opposition. But mathematics doesn't always work that way. The president who is on now has just done 4 years. He has one more term of another 4 years. So he has to complete his 8 years. All the other presidents before him completed their 8-year terms. He therefore cannot afford to lose and be the first president to have not completed his 8-year term. Our mantra as Ghanaians has always been Ubuntu, Madam Minister. as endorsed by Kwame Nkrumah in his very famous independence statement, and I'll quote again, and he said that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked with the total liberation of Africa. These are very, very far-reaching statements that he made on the 6th of March 1957. And as I said last year, true to his words, we had to hold on until South Africa became free in 1994, the last bastion of colonialism. It was at that point that Ghana's independence became meaningful and realistic. In this direction, Ghana has since independence, the United Nations, the African Union, Commonwealth, and the Economic Community of West African States. Ghana's engagement with South Africa marked the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1994, and it has been laced with beautiful and lasting memories of true friendship and a devoted commitment to the cooperation of our two countries to the mutual benefit of our peoples. In fact, this very ground on which we are standing today, this beautiful building, which serves as the residency of the High Commission, was purchased between 1994 and 1995. That being one of the first countries to have acquired property in South Africa to move our commitment further. We have over the years exchanged very high level base 2013, during which several agreements and MOUs in, for example, transport and related services, bilateral trade, mutual recognition of standards, and electricity generation were signed. Our two countries continue to engage in regular consultations to advance mutual interests and address challenges that confront our two countries. In this connection, serious preparations are underway for the convening of the 4th Permanent Joint Commission for Cooperation to be held in Accra in the first quarter of this year, after the success of the 3rd session in South Africa in 2013. A Ghana Investment Forum was successfully held in Johannesburg on 18 June 2015, and a follow-up breakfast meeting was held in Accra on 19 October 2015 to afford prospective South African investors the opportunity to explore and ascertain the viability of business prospects in the country. South Africa's Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Mr. Zwandile Masina, also led a DTI delegation of business people on a trade mission to Ghana in August 2015. Westgrove also organized similar missions to Ghana in 2015 with the objective to pursue economic collaboration and partnership, increase trade and investment, and effectively deepen the bilateral relations between South Africa and Ghana. These trade missions have been very fruitful, and I wish to use this platform to invite many more South African businesses to explore Ghana, invest in Ghana, and reap the benefits of Ghana's conducive investment. On the multilateral front, Ghana and South Africa continue to uphold universal laws and avow common positions on international peace and security, reconstruction, and development. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Minister, Ghana is very proud of her partnership and friendship with South Africa. On this occasion, may I relay greetings from His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama to you as the representative of the South African government at this occasion. We are honored by your presence this afternoon. And to the august members of the Diplomatic Corps, please accept the deepest appreciation of the government and people of Ghana for your commitment to stand side by side with Ghana in her quest to build a nation that's consistent with the expectations of the international community. To the Ghanaian community in South Africa, I wish to convey fraternal greetings from the highest level at home and urge you to excel in all your undertakings and to promote our motherland in South Africa, in your South African homes, in your job places, and in the communities in which you live. To my work colleagues and at the High Commission, I say Ayiko for a job well done. There is nonetheless a lot more work still to be done. Senator, you heard that? Yes, Excellency. And to my dear wife, Ibrahima Ahoy, I say thank you very much for your unfailing love and support throughout my years of service to the motherland. Honorable Minister, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I kindly invite you to raise your glasses and drink to the health, prosperity, and success of the President of the Republic of South Africa His Excellency, Mr. Jacob Zuma, the government and people of South Africa, and to strengthen the bonds of friendship between the Republic of Ghana and the Republic of South Africa. Long live Ghana, South Africa relations. Thank you very much.
Ready?
Her Excellency Rapna Ahoy will also join. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Long live Ghana-South Africa relations. Thank you very much. Thank you.